weighing in at 205 pounds, Devon Blake.
Well, there's some unnecessary noise. I'm doing the thing. Because I had time. Special holiday. So yesterday's the holiday. I know a lot of you guys are from Europa. But the way it works is, yeah, yesterday was 4th of July. And I had off, which is great. But it's also technically a holiday today, not really. We get the day off today for yesterday. It's kind of bullshit, but I'll take it. You know, can't complain. The first match of the night, of course, the Battle Royale. We already saw Devon Black make his entrance, outcoming Zach Walker. From New York, New York. That's a big boy. That is a big, big boy. We have one watching now. Let's see. I don't have the chat up yet, so sorry about that. Very loud, clicking and clacking. Do the thing. Speedy says, "Ayo, doing the thing." Welcome, Mr. Speedy. You will be competing tonight, of course, against the only member in the Disputed Era you haven't faced yet. Bobby Fish, actually, who had a pretty great match a few weeks ago on NXT in the IRLs. We have Nuck U101, who loves French fries so much. Big potato guy, he is. Here on Flashpoint, I know it is a chat favorite show. Not surprising. And we're only getting 2 entrances for this Battle Royal. Just so you know. Because we got a show to get to, and here we are. 8 men in action. The winner will face Dean Stevens in the main event. Of course, that match with Dean Stevens is for #1 contendership against Speedy, Tyler Flight, the grand champion. Stevens is going to have an advantage in that one. Devon with a kick to the back of the debuting Zach Walker, kind of, maybe. A little Jekyll and Hyde thing going on with Walker and Mark Morgan. And Matt Short from the Asylum, already been eliminated. And there goes Blaze Cabello as well, down to 6 men. Every caw ever. And Brian Azriel. Devon DKO and Vulcan. There's Adam Cole and Zach Walker. I should call him Devon Black. Excuse me. Ooh, okay. What's up, everyone? Welcome. Devon Black is here. Speedy's here. Give me the starch. Yo, give me the starch. I have a thing for having rivalries with groups of people, I guess. What's up, everyone? Says Devon Black. Black trying to eliminate Zach Walker. And Adam Cole thrown out like a piece of pie by Vulcan, the big bold man. The Baldies. Vulcan now with forearms to the back of Devon Black. Tries to throw him out the same way he threw out Adam Cole. Not going to happen. Big knee to the gut of Vulcan there by Black. Devon Black would love to get a shot against Speedy. Well, any man would want a shot at the title. But as far as conflict with Speedy, you know, Devon Black and Zach Walker both would love to take him out. Is everyone praying that Devon wins? I never win a Rumble. Hey up, guys. Whoa! Every call ever. Coming off the pay-per-view where he defeated Nate Danger in this match as well. Taken out by Zach Walker. Here it is. Out goes Vulcan and Zach Walker from Azriel and Devon Black. Devon Black taken off guard from behind by Azrael, and he is out as well too. And we are already down to the final two. Bryan Azrael, every caw ever. One of these two men will be facing Dean Stevens in the main event of tonight's show. Look at this. The move he beat Nate Danger with, that burning hammer, dropping Azrael right on his head. Most guys are in here twice the size of me, and we all know how facing a bigger guy ended up for me last time. Hey, you won, but you did take a bit of an ass beating. Rick, however, deflects the drop kick attempt from Azrael. Lifts him up and over the top. Azrael holding on. But he is out of here. And the main event is set for tonight's show. Every caw ever. Against Dean Stevens. I'll ask 7 other men in this match. And there's the burning hammer. I won, but I was practically crippled. True. Like I said, I never win a Rumble, says Devon Black. Well, don't worry, Devon. Devon, how'd you like the customized attire? I changed it a little bit. Not too much. Didn't change the clothes, just recolored some things and changed the lettering. Oh, Lord, God help me. He didn't even take a bunch of damage. ECEG, says Lance. Well, Speedy, don't worry. You're going to be fresh when you face him, and he's going to be fresh when he faces you if he can defeat Dean Stevens. Dean Stevens has a huge advantage. Well, maybe not. I was going to say Dean Stevens has a bit of an advantage. Every caw ever didn't take too much punishment in that match. But he does have to wrestle 2 matches tonight and win both of them if he wants to go to the Rising Sun pay-per-view. I like it. Lol. Zach Walker is here. Rambling, that doesn't help. Zach Walker. How do you like the new look? Of course, tonight you wrestled in a Battle Royal in your debut. Obviously, you're going to have a standard singles match coming up soon where you can get to see more of Zach Walker and his true potential. I hope you like the look of Zach Walker. So the deal is, we're going to break kayfabe for a second here with Walker and Mark Morgan. It is Jekyll and Hyde. It's same body and dual personalities. But anyway, second match of the show. Prince Puma making his entrance. Yee. Okay. I guess he likes what he sees. I think he looks kind of cool. I think Zach Walker looks pretty good. I did some customizing on the Mark Morgan call, of course. See, it would make him look less ridiculous. And then I changed the gimmick up. Anyway, back to kayfabe. Here comes Prince Puma. Prince Puma has been feuding with TM61 ever since Shane Thorne attacked him, clotheslined him in the back of the neck in the middle of his match with Johnny Gargano. He defeated Shane Thorne, but tonight he has to go one-on-one with Shane Thorne's best friend, the man known as Big Dick Nick. It is Nick Miller. Nick Miller, of course, the man on the right in the blue. Western Australia. Jesus, wow. So, Chet, who do you have in this one? Will it be Big Dick Nick, a fan favorite from the earlier half of RWF? Well, I didn't win the Battle Royal. It's okay. Don't worry. Tonight was like a Zach Walker test run. I guess the same for Devon. Just wanted to see how you guys, if you guys were okay with the designs. Of course, Zach Walker, a completely new design, as opposed to Devon Black, just a slight mix-up. But hey, if they're over, then they're staying. And here we go, ring-a-ding-ding. Big Dick Nick, the bigger man, with a drop kick, takes down Prince Puma. Prince Puma stomps to the body of Puma. Jawbreaker from the Prince. I wouldn't have been worried even if you did. Damn, Speedy calling out Zach Walker. Of course, Speedy does have a win over Mark Morgan at Uncensored. When that match was a lot closer than many people thought it would be going in. To Mark Morgan's credit, though. Double leg takedown. We'll see what Zach Walker, on the other hand, can do in RUW and RUWF. Excuse me, RUW and RWF. What's going on here? Modified facebuster to Big Dick Nick. Prince Puma with the advantage. Puma has had a pretty damn good season. I believe he only has 2 losses. 1 to No Hope and 1 to Speedy. Flips him over and down. Beautiful key crusher. Ah, and the kick out. Let's not forget, Prince Puma versus Speedy at Taco Thursday was a 2 out of 3 falls match. It was a Lucha Rules match. Look off the ropes for momentum. Goes for the enziguri, but Big Dick Nick gets out of the way. Prince Puma did actually pin Speedy first in that match. If it was not a Lucha Rules 2 to 3 falls match, Prince Puma could have been the grand champion right now. That 630 senton, only man to ever kick out of it from Prince Puma, was a No Hope, actually. Speedy, don't worry about Zach Walker. Worried about your opponents. Yes, worry about your opponent tonight, Bobby Fish. A man, I believe you and Bobby Fish might use the same submission move, actually, yeah. I believe the Fish Hook Deluxe is what the Speedy Clutch is. Big Lariat. An action Boomba from Big Dick Nick. Yeah, you got to worry about Bobby Fish. You got to worry about Dean Stevens or every Caw ever. I guess both if it ends in some kind of double count out. There is no time limit on that match, though. Speedy could have to deal with 2 triple threats in a row if that happens. And both of them with Dean Stevens in them. I don't need to worry. I've been and always will be the best in RWF. Speedy's been a champion for a long time in RWF. Whether it was the Grand Champion, the Cruiserweight Champion, or the Tag Team Champions, he's gotten around. Speedy, I will get my chance to get you, says Zach. Oh, damn. Gut kick. Puma now. Pump handle of sorts. And another driver. Pump handle driver. And a kick out by Big Dick Nick once again. These maneuvers Puma's using would be more effective against a man with a smaller dick. Drop kick to the spine, goes for the super kick. Miller sees it coming, goes for the spine buster reversal. Beautiful DDT by Puma. Puma's done very well for himself ever since his debut match on Flashpoint against Shelton Benjamin. Went on to defeat Chad Gable at the Paylash 2 pay-per-view. I look forward to it, says Speedy. Push to the gut. Referee upset with Puma. Puma now throwing in Miller. Working on the arm. Oof. Puma looking to send it home. Goes for the clothesline. No. Whoa. Miller went for an elbow. Missed it. Both men avoiding each other's strikes until finally Miller hits the action Boomba again. The Axe Bomber. Interesting sequence there. Of course, Miller and Thorne both wrestled in Japan before making their ways to NXT in the US. Not surprising to see that style, especially in a singles match. Cover here. No, and a kick out by Puma. Speedy, it's not the time I got to take on these jobbers. Ooh. Zach Walker. He's going to be taking on some jobbers next week. We'll see. Zach Walker wants to show what he can do. We'll see what happens. Who is a confirmed opponent turns out to be. And there it is, the DDT spiking Puma on his head. Puma with the no sell and the arm drag. Miller now caught divorce court from Puma. Puma up to the top. Looking to hit the 630 perhaps? No! Shooting star press in the cover. Mixing it up a little bit. But Big Dick Nick kicks out. Good job for BDN. Second match of the show, our main event is confirmed. It will be Dean Stevens against every Caw ever. ECE. Flips him over. Beautiful suplex there by Miller. Miller taken off guard with a Mexican takedown. Puma now on his feet. Lifts up Miller. Very back and forth match. European uppercut. And a punch returned. Snapmare driver. And a standing shooting star press. Cover here by Puma once again. And a kick at it too. Trust me, Speedy, that leg lock is not going to help you with me. Ooh, misses the drop kick. Miller sees it coming, gets out of the way, goes for another axe bomber. Puma this time has it scouted, drops him with a flatliner. The same move that put away Shane Thorne, but Miller already back on his feet. It's that big D energy. Knee drop by Miller. Miller not going down to the flatliner. To be fair, it did take 2 flatliners to put down Shane Thorne. Puma's only hit 1 on Miller. Drop toe hold. Miller's a bloody mess. Puma's chest is battered and bruised, but he's able to hit it. There it is, the Benadriller. Benadriller connects from Prince Puma. Cover here. And there it is. Prince Puma has defeated both members of TM61 in singles competition. Your buddy wasn't saying that when he tapped to it. Anyway, yeah, he might disappoint me. I can't tap. Just reading some Speeny, Zach Walker dialogue. Good effort for the BDN. Miller unable to put away Prince Puma here tonight on Flashpoint. Puma, one of the new stars of the Flashpoint brand. Doing very well for himself. Only the greatest, says Speedy. Only the greatest. My buddy's leg was not feeling good that night. Australia's finest? No. Prince Puma's not Australian. He's from Boyle Heights. Come on, everyone knows that. Everyone knows. He's from the land of the Boiling Heights. As we get to our next contest tonight. Ooh. Why is it all dark? Oh, that's why. GG, Prince Puma, says Speedy. We have a grudge match. A former tag team, actually. These two men were the Chat Choice Tag Team Champions together at a time. It is Bryan Alexander going one-on-one with his old friend Feck. Formerly known as Feck West, Feck North Side. Now just plain old Feck. The leader of the Asylum faction taking on his former compadre. Well, that doesn't make any sense. Compatriot, Bryan Alexander. I recognize him. Where do I recognize him from? Well, like I said, former tag team partner of Feck. He actually tag teamed with Dean Stevens at Paylashh. They were unsuccessful, though. And Dean Stevens had 2 matches with the man. The first one went to a time limit draw, where Dean Stevens locked in the DTF submission near the end of the match. But it wasn't fast enough to get the win. They had a rematch in a steel cage, which Dean Stevens wound up coming out on top. Let's see what Bryan Alexander can do here. Like I said, the black and blue tag team was Feck and Bryan. Was he on the RWF team at Worlds Collide, maybe? I don't believe so. But the old version of Feck, before Feck got like jacked and ripped, was on the DCW team. And they were tag team partners and dressed similar. So maybe that's what you're thinking. I'll build my empire and take you down, Speedy. Maybe the dark side will find the takeover, says Zach Walker. And here comes Annette. Oh wait, no, that doesn't make sense. Here comes the Asylum. Tonight's episode is brought to you by Water. There they are, the current reigning and defending Chat Choice Tag Team Champions of the World. Feck in the middle. And on the left of your screen, you'll see the Destroyer. He's had one hell of a career thus far. Unmasked and revealed Mr. Styles, actually. Formerly known as Mask Off Thundercock. Simon Uppercut. Simon Bossman, even. And there's Nate Danger on the right. Speedy just joined the dark side. Speedy says probably to the dark side taking over. Ooh. Well, have these been the dark side? The Asylum. Of course, they defeated Roman and Heath to become the Chat Choice Tag Team Champions. The Destroyer has had one hell of a season. Feck as well, leading this new faction. It's been pretty dominant here on Flashpoint thus far. I was on the dark side once. It was not a fun experience. Oh yeah, was that where you were wearing black and the leather jacket and you teamed with Moxley at the Saudi show? I forget. Or are you considering the invasion, the DCW invasion, as your dark side when you were teaming with Devon DKO, now known as Devon Black? Either way. Let's not forget the fact Speedy came in as a manager for Boaz. Speedy's been around. He's had quite the quest. Quite the quest. And here we go. Grudge match starts, and not surprisingly, Feck with the power advantage. Backing him into the ropes. And a clean break from both men. Gut kick. Whip across the ring. Feck now has him up. No, there it is. Very spry, very athletic is BRYAN, but a big headbutt from Feck does not seem to care. Feck now. Feck has wrestled all over the E-Federation world. He's wrestled for DCW, TPW, DPW, as well as IWA. So, you know, Austin Dynamite's, Devon Black's, and Dean Stevens Promotions. Yeah, and the whole time I was with Devon, says Speedy. Speedy, well, I guess cover here by Black, excuse me, by Alexander. Bryan Alexander, the 1-2-3 kid. Boot to the stomach of Alexander, and another headbutt from Feck. Speedy, well, I guess I'm going to have to force you. I gotta beat you then. What kind of storyline are you trying to make? Trying to turn you to the dank side. Give this a leg breaker here from Alexander. Alexander known for some flashy offense. Big shoulder tackle. Missed the clothesline, and another headbutt from Feck. Feck keeps defaulting to the headbutt, trying to finish the match. There it is, the armbar. Feck's finishing maneuver, the armbar. The cross armbar locked in. But Alexander, quickly fighting out of it, realizes the danger he's in. Overhand punch by Feck. Feck now throws him into the corner. Back elbow. Bryan Alexander now throwing Feck over and out of the ring. Feck slamming the poor guy's spine on the floor with that fireman's carry takeover. A tussle between the two men. Destroyer and Nate Danger of the Asylum looking to get involved. And a big pop-up kick to the chest by Alexander to Feck. Face first goes Feck. Referee counting away. We got a 5 count here. Both men back in the ring. The Asylum was formed at just the right time, it seems like, with FUS splitting due to the dimensional merge and Lance's obligations as Solar Champion, and a kick out by Feck. Punch to the arm. Run for a pile driver? No. Shoulder breaker, trying to soften him up for that arm bar. Going for the Danielson special, maybe. Gut kick. Here it is. Out and over. Danielson special locked in on Bryan Alexander. Alexander can't quite reach the ropes here. Horrible position for the man. No, Feck's going to let it go. Maybe realized his former partner wasn't going to tap. I will openly admit, this one time, and one time only, the Asylum scares the hell out of me. Cover here by Feck. There it is, the kick out by Alexander. Feck, the first man to ever kick out of the Speedy Salt. But I guess the number of those has built up. I believe 4 people have now kicked out. But originally it was just one. Big backhand shot by Alexander. Forearm from Feck. Feck now. No, back. Suplex reversed in the back flip. Beautiful lucha libre here from Bryan Alexander. The head scissors takes down Feck. Alexander will not go quietly. Zach Walker with an evil laugh in the chat. I really don't want to face any of them. Cover here and a kick out. Let's not forget Christopher Nelson and his dominant run as Chancellor's champion up until taking that DBP from Period on the floor. Whoa. Feck gets out of the way just to eat a kick to the gut. Super kick to the face, and here it is. The Sex Plex connects. Drops Feck on his back. And yes, the Destroyer. Speedy probably does not want to face the Destroyer either. Look at this back suplex on the apron from Feck. Trying to cripple his former tag team partner. The Destroyer, of course, squashed Mr. Styles on pay-per-view. I believe that was a hollow point. And a Destino! The Destino from Bryan Alexander. A Rainbow Cutter as well, the Monkey Cutter. That's what it's called when the Monkey King does it. Probably shouldn't call it the Monkey Cutter when Bryan Alexander does it. People might get the wrong idea. Speedy, your paper champion, says Zach Walker. I have to say, the Asylum do seem legit, says Lance. And another shoulder breaker. Cover here by Feck. Ooh, not late kick out, but very close kick out. Speedy, you're pathetic. Bro, how I've had like 5 defenses. Wow, I've never been so insulted in my life. Speedy, you fight weak people. Feck now. Gut kick. Takes his old partner up and down. The Danielson special. Feck's go-to move. Locked in tight here, and Alexander taps out. Feck, though, the nice guy he is. Let's go the submission quickly. He has proved his point. Feck does make it a point as leader of the Asylum that he does need singles wins. He needs to prove it to the group and to himself. He deserves to be the leader. And he really has with his multiple singles wins over the past few weeks. Speedy, you fight weak people. Zach Walker called me pathetic. I think it's time to quit. Paper champ, that low, dude. A big win for Feck over his former tag team partner. It's hard to call Speedy a paper champion, unless you're referring to the fact that Prince Puma did pin him first at Taco Thursday. But then again, even if you're like, well, Prince Puma should be champion for pinning first. Prince Puma's next loss after that was to No Hope, and then No Hope after that lost to Speedy, which would mean it would be back in Speedy's ownership. Either way. I'm genuinely hurt, Speedy. GG Feck. As we get into our next match, the Asylum all over the show. Anyway, what was I saying before? Oh yeah, the Destroyer squashed Mr. Styles. And Mr. Styles, if we follow our UW lore, is technically the AJ Styles that was a former Solar champion. Adam Cole Bebe, they say. For Kyle O'Reilly, here comes the Disputed Era. Roderick Strong in the back. GG's to Feck. Well, he don't fight the big boy, says Zach. Well, he fought No Hope. He's a big boy. Feck, the comedian, is... Hey, GG Feck. Great win, Feck. The leader of the Asylum, proving he deserves to be such. This man doesn't watch my matches, I swear. The Asylum rules. Well, tonight they've done pretty well. Matt Short was unsuccessful in the Battle Royal, actually the first one out. But Feck, the leader, did get a big win over former tag team partner, the 1-2-3 Kid BRYAN ALEXSANDER. And let's not forget, before Executive Order, the Asylum defeated these four men, the Disputed Era, in a 4-on-4 tag team match, which gave Feck his way into the Executive Order briefcase match. Feck himself is here. No hope that guy. Laugh, laugh, laugh. Please don't kill me. Indeed, sup, Speedy. Although Speedy does have a win over Feck, like I said, Feck has improved immensely since then, and Feck was the first man to kick out of that Speedy Salt. So, a man you should not take lightly. Bobby Fish in competition tonight and taking on the RWF Grand Champion in a non-title match. It is Tyler Flight, more commonly known as Speedy, with that beautiful Grand Championship around his waist. Here he comes. I'm trying to avoid fighting this guy. Ramley, shut up. Well, there are many ways things can go tonight. The main event, of course, Every Caw Ever versus Dean Stevens. We get a double count out there. It's a triple threat with Speedy. Unless Bobby Fish defeats Speedy, then we can get a fatal four-way at the Rising Sun pay-per-view in Japan. And that would be a crazy, wild match that I don't think anyone would have seen coming for a Grand Championship match. Here comes the face of this company, says Walker. Lance Sup says Feck. Could you... Yeah. Bobby Fish, Speedy, Every Caw Ever, Dean Stevens for the Grand Championship is a possibility. We could get one of two singles matches, either Dean Stevens or Every Caw Ever versus Speedy. We could get a triple threat of Dean Stevens, Every Caw Ever versus Speedy, if there's a double count on the main event. Or if Bobby Fish beats Speedy here, he's in the match. So we could get Bobby Fish, Dean Stevens, Speedy, or Bobby Fish, ECE, Speedy. And then, of course, the Fatal 4-Way. A lot of ways things could go here tonight. Speedy with the technical edge over the veteran, Bobby Fish. Something maybe unexpected. Bobby Fish playing a defensive game, though. The veteran now locks in the Fujiwara armbar on Speedy. Goes right after his weak point, his known weak point. And he is not letting go, and he's doing a lot of damage to the arm of Speedy. Speedy finally fights out of it there just to get caught from behind. German suplex, no! Flips out of it, goes Speedy. And a big body kick. Off to a good start for both men already. Very interesting matchup between Fish and Speedy. And there it is, the figure 4 neck lock. Hey, Mr. Feck, GG's on the win. I'm heading to Japan, thanks. Not to face me, you ain't. If that's the case, then I ain't going. Lol. Fatal 4-Way. So much can happen. Yes, Lance. Fireman's carry takeover. Look at this. Bobby Fish with a big punch to the gut. Speedy should have seen that one coming. Bobby now. Another strike to the ribs. That time a spinning kick. Catches a gut kick from Speedy. Fish not to be underestimated. Leg sweep. Speedy now. The moonsault from a standing position. Speedy versus the Disputed Era has been going on all this season, really. He's defeated Aleister Black, who's technically part of the faction, although he is seen less than the other men, as he was also from the future, as the whole group is supposed to be. He's defeated Roderick Strong. He defeated Adam Cole at Paylashh. He had a great match with Kyle O'Reilly on Flashpoint. Look at this. Over the top sunset flip. Powerbomb to the floor. I guess the only member of the future crew, the Disputed Era, he has not faced yet, besides Bobby Fish, who he's now in the ring with, would be Period. Period now busy. Look at this. Went for a Hurricane Rana. Powerbomb on the floor from Bobby Fish. Fish not to be underestimated. Yeah, I guess Period is busy now that he is the Chance Choice champion. From behind, flips him over. Beautiful head scissor whip from Speedy. came into the future to defeat Speedy. Bobby Nasty need to debut. Lol. Who's Bobby Nasty? Some brutal stomps from Speedy. Tyler Flight now lifting up Fish. Whoa! And I should have put the kibosh on my notification sound. Sorry, lads. Look at this. Kotaro Crusher from Speedy. Dropping Fish right on the skull, but the distraction from Roderick Strong is going to let Bobby Fish hit that belly-to-back suplex. The Kotaro Crusher, also known as a Famasser, or a leg drop bulldog, and a kick out by Speedy. The best cruiserweight ever in the ring right now. Really? You think that highly of Bobby Fish? That's fine. He is a veteran, and he does have great matches all the time. So yeah, Speedy. Not surprised to see. Maybe he's the man you emulated your own submission finisher after, actually. Rudolph Schindler taught you how to do the move. But there it is! The Speedy Clutch. Or when Bobby Fish does it, the Fish Hook Deluxe. Fish with a lot of experience in leg locks, of course. Knows how to get out of those. You're hilarious, Rambling. Back elbow from Speedy. Might be harder to put away someone like Bobby Fish with a leg lock, someone with so much experience in them, and spikes him with the Hurricane Rana. Bobby Fish now busted open, doing more damage to the leg is Speedy. Tries to do it again, but Fish quickly kicks out of it. I was talking about me. Got it. Big headbutt from Speedy. Off the ropes. Leapfrog crossbody from Flight. Oh, some smack talk to Fish. Hurricane Rana takes down Fish. Looking to lock in the figure 4 neck lock again on Bobby. Bobby Nasty. Single leg drop kick from the Grand Champion. Possum kick. Fish, the wily veteran, up to his feet. Takes down Speedy. Targeting those weakened arms. Very smart. Goes for the punch to the face. Combat roll. Both men horribly collide. Going for different strikes. But Speedy recovers first with a big head kick to a kneeling Fish. And this could be it. They're locking in the submission. He could have knocked him silly with that kick. That knee to the face. Speedy trying to tap him out with his triangle. Fish, though, able to fight out of it. TNA kick caught by Speedy. Speedy now Fish in the corner. Speedy's been wrestling nearly every show, the exception being the Flashpoint after he was battered by No Hope. He was not able to compete. Big forearm to Speedy. Fish now in the corner with a capture suplex into the bottom turnbuckle. Bobby looking to put him away, lock in his own submission finisher perhaps. There it is, Fish Hook Deluxe. Locked in. The Speedy Clutch on Speedy. And both men very skilled in leg locks. Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly exchanging words. Hurricane Rana from Speedy. And the flare flop. Both men have taken some damage in this one. Both masters of leg submissions cover here after the Hurricane Rana. And a kick out by Fish. An interesting styles matchup with the leg submission wrestlers. A big drop kick and another right to the face of Bobby. Ducks the line from Fish and a big crossbody from Speedy. Honestly, anyone who says I don't live for this business is blind. That seems to be facts. Speedy now sending Fish into the corner. Ooh, belly to belly. Speedy going for something different. Speedy almost always the smaller man, but a man like Fish now drops him with the German suplex. I was about to say, Fish not that much bigger than him. He would have been able to pull off that belly-to-belly cover here after the German. Not enough. Just dump Speedy on the back of his head. Big gut punch. He has targeted the ribs several times in this match, and again to the ribs of Speedy. Fish might be mixing up his game, maybe realizing the leg locks might not work against someone as proficient as him. Against the ropes, goes for the leg kick. No, kick to leg instead by Fish. Arm drag. Big kick to the chest. And another Kotaro Crusher from Speedy. A second Kotaro Crusher. Now sending Fish into the corner. And we saw him do this for the first time at Executive Order. Super kick to the face. A Fish in the corner, and another. He did this to Dean Stevens at the pay-per-view. Took Dean Stevens out with that. But Bobby Fish already able to recover. Bobby Fish goes for the jumping clothesline. Instead eats a big kick to the back. Distraction from O'Reilly. Fish takes advantage. Drops him right on the knees from the military press. That had to hurt the champion. A lot of damage to the ribs of Speedy. Look at this, goes for the knee. Speedy jumps up to the top to avoid. Hurricane Rana cover here. Speedy could get the win with this. No, kick out by Fish. Very close. That'd been a cool finish. Speedy, oh, playing dirty is the little man. Raking open the forehead wound of Bobby Fish. Fish once again targeting the ribs with that back elbow. Not going to happen though. Knee to the gut. And another Kotaro Crusher. A third Kotaro from Tyler Flight cover here. And there it is. After ripping open the wound in Bobby Fish's forehead and then sending it, slamming it into the mat. A third time with that Kotaro Crusher. Able to pin Bobby Fish. I don't know if he's ever pinned someone with the leg drop bulldog before. But it was smart, a smart move to go for after ripping open the forehead wound. Not exactly a clean victory from the champion. But hey, you got to do what you got to do. Speedy might have taken a lot of damage to those ribs in this match. But a big win for the Grand Champion nonetheless. And that rules out the Fatal 4-Way for Rising Sun. It must suck to be the Disputed Era right now. Yeah, the only bright spot in the Disputed Era at the moment would be Period, who defeated Christopher Nelson for the Chance Choice Championship. Hard fought, but well won. GG. And here we go. EC3. The disciple, as he calls himself, of ECE, ever. EC3 won the number C, just C. He won the #1 contendership for the Chance Choice Championship after defeating Blaze Cabello on last week's Flashpoint. Making this match a triple threat, of course, because also on last week's Flashpoint, Christopher Nelson lost the Chance Choice Championship to Period in that Falls Count Anywhere match, where Period did use Hyphen's finisher, the DBP on the floor, to get the pin and the win. Hey Lance, how are things going on your brand? Hard fought, but well won. GG. GG to Bobby Speedy. Some respect shown, despite the finish. Well, on the brand at Rising Sun, it has already been confirmed that Dolph Ziggler will be facing Lance for the Solar Championship one-on-one at Rising Sun. Ziggler has strung together some good wins, but will it be enough? Is it enough momentum, really, to take on a man like Lance? It is worth noting, as a member of the Federation 4, that means that Ziggler made it quite far in the 32-man tournament. He made it to the Final 4, and he actually won the third-place match against Cesaro. Well, I have Ziggler, says Lance. Yeah, Ziggler won the Revolver match against 7 other men to earn the opportunity. The final 3, of course, were Bo Dallas, and Ziggler. Ziggler was able to hit a super kick to the face of Bo, who was jumping onto him from the top rope to the floor, and then a zigzag on Dallas for the win. And here comes Christopher Nelson of the Asylum, the former Chance Choice champion, looking to bring that title back to the Asylum. Nelson is a man that has impressed here in RWF. He's a good worker and will be a test, but I should overpower him. Yeah, I think I'd give Lance the power advantage in that one as well. But Ziggler with the speed, technique might be close, but Ziggler still might have the edge there just from his raw experience. But we will see. What happens at Rising Sun. Of course, our next stream, you got it, Lance. Our next stream will be the Respect Woman Show, which I have not created the arena for yet. I have not simmed any of the matches yet. I've not done anything yet. So I don't know when that's gonna come out. But yeah, the next stream is the Respect Woman. Well, the next episode is the Respect Woman Show. The next stream might be something different. Here comes the new Chance Choice champion. Period. The Disputed Era has been trying to get their hands on every single RWF championship. They want to put all the belts, the stones together to try and save their future. After saving ours in Season 4. Of course, they realized the branching timeline theory was correct. And saving our universe did not end up saving theirs. Which is why they are back trying to get all the stones in an effort to save their future, which of course was destroyed by Kevin Spacey's robot apocalypse, which is some deep lore from Season 4. Here comes Future Period, I guess would be his full name. An intimidating man. The man that ended the reign of Christopher Nelson one-on-one. The man that won the Interdimensional Void Rumble at Endgame, actually. Eliminated his own father in that match. Or a stepfather, hyphen. A man that could be something very big in the future here in REW and RWF. And this is the triple threat matchup tonight. One of these men will walk out the Chance Choice champion. Will Period retain? Will EC3 become champion for the first time in his career? Or will Christopher Nelson bring the championship back to the Asylum where he believes it belongs? And that is what is on the line. The only title that Speedy hasn't been taken care of, really. The tag team and the television titles were both vacated. Speedy held all the other ones, so he just ended up with all of them. And chaos already at the beginning of this match. Both EC3 and Christopher Nelson taken out. Period. Big kick to the back. Not going to happen. Oh, Christopher Nelson taken out from behind by EC3. EC3 thrown off. A big clothesline from Nelson. And a clothesline to the back of Nelson's head. It's been kind of a crazy triple threat already. Not just a series of 1v1s. Got some strikes from the MMA trained Christopher Nelson and a big headbutt from Period. Period now running haymaker. Wipes out EC3. Period to the outside, maybe looking for a weapon. Nelson's got to follow him. Not going to let him grab one. Every time I see that CC belt, so much mixed memories when I fought for that belt. Oh, I remember you had that match with Drew McIntyre, right? Where you could have escaped the cage, but you like jumped back in, and then Drew McIntyre wound up retaining. Is that what happened? Yo, Lance, you remember that triple threat we had with Jodolf? There was a Lance, Speedy, Jodolf triple threat? There was, wasn't there? That must have been in Season 4. Big knee Right to the sternum of EC3. Cover now on period, and Nelson unable to get the win just yet. Punch to the back, gut kick, pump handle. Pump handle, suplex, or pump handle fallaway slam, I guess. Jawbreaker by Nelson. Big shoulder tackle, but from behind, EC3 out of nowhere. One winged. Oh, there's the face buster. It was season 4. Yeah, I'd imagine that was a long time ago. Gut kick attempt. Capture suplex instead by Nelson. EC3 is in there with some heavy hitters. It's crazy how far we've all come since then. Hey, stopping by for a bit. Might need to leave early. Whoa, Dean Stevens is here. Whoa, kendo stick. Period, using the kendo stick on the abdomen of Nelson, and a big punch to the face as well. EC3 now with the kendo. Wipes out Period. Period up to his feet. Turns the tides. Kendo stick now in his hands. Jeez, fighting over it and disarming. Period is EC3 here in this triple threat for the Chance Choice Championship. And a beautiful takedown by EC3. So, Dean, glad to see you here. You are wrestling in the main event. And the winner of the Battle Royale and the man facing you in the main event is confirmed to be every caught ever ECE. So good luck in that one. Nice snapmare, the headlock driver, that 1%er is what he calls it. Dean, what's up? One-winged cock tease. What a way to join the stream. Welcome, Da Bears. Chris is here. Chris is here. Catches him. No. Reversal German. No. Waistlock takedown by Nelson. Now looking to finish EC3, but Period already getting back up to his feet. Dean, my favorite RWF co-worker. Man, Speedy. ECE. All right, then. Yeah, ECE eliminated Brian Azrael in the final 2. And we saw Devon Black make his return and Zach Walker make his return / debut. Please win, please. Speedy really wants to face Dean Stevens at the pay-per-view. It would have been interesting. Spear! Spear cover here. Period could retain. No, kick out. Chris in the chat, of course. A big count-out victory over the Ascension along with Crusader Craig on Venom. Period was going for the jackhammer. EC3 interrupts. EC3 now dropping him on the top rope. I will, says Dean. Of course, we could get Dean Stevens versus Speedy one-on-one at Rising Sun if Dean can defeat ECE tonight. They call me the king of the counter. Oh, yeah. I'd rather Dave you than him. Even if I lose. I'd rather have you than him, I think he meant. But autocorrect cover kick out. That was good. Will always be Flair, always having my number. Until I got him and then really cemented my redemption with the win for the Solar Championship. Yeah, it was a DQ, but it finished him low. Well, Well, Lance defeated Flair by DQ at Uncensored after Flair got frustrated and threw a low blow. But then let's not forget at Backyard Brawl in a no-escape cage match. Lance tapped out Ric Flair with his own submission move, the Figure 4. And I think we'll see more of Lance using that Figure 4 going forward, especially with a guy like Jodolph Schittler in Lance's corner teaching him how to do moves like that more effectively. Look at this. There it is! The fadeaway. Cover here. The drift away, excuse me, but EC3 kicks out of the drift away. Nelson realizing he might not need the kendo stick just to get taken from behind. And a pump handle back suplex. From Period, looking at the jackhammer, maybe? No. Nelson rolls out. Instead, looking to hit something on EC3, the DBP, but EC3 sees it coming. Cover here. Back home and my setup is complete, says Dean. Nice. Yeah, beating him with his own move was sweet. That was where Lance debuted his new look. And he retained that look going forward and actually won a pretty good ladder match against Kenta at Executive Order. In comes Nelson with a gut kick. Nelson and Period. The two men that faced off last Flashpoint. A big clothesline to Nelson. These guys are going for it. Nice. It's been a good night thus far. I think Bobby Fish versus Speedy was pretty good. And then Feck versus Bryan Alexander was good too. We still have the main event after this match. The winner will face Speedy. ECE versus Dean Stevens. Whoa, both men throwing those TNA kicks like crazy. EC3 just going to watch. Spinning back fist. Both men just throwing strikes and spinning shit. And the Brody Lee big boot. Wipes out, period. Cover, but no, broken up by EC3. EC3 hits the TKO. Move he used to pin Blaze Cabello. Earned this opportunity. And EC3 has done it. EC3, your new Chance Choice Champion, just like that. The TKO. There was a beautiful spear from Period earlier in the match. What a slobber knocker. Triple threats are usually pretty good in these 2K games. Oh, a slobber nonker. Oh, conquer. A slobber conquer. I'm reading that now. Look at that. The Chance Champion is EC3. And now it is time for your main event of the evening. Speedy says, damn. Here he comes. The man known as Every Caw Ever. If you have played a professional wrestling game online, you have faced off against a man like Every Caw Ever. I was not expecting that, Speedy. It's been a while since I've seen EC3 with the title. Yeah, right? Shock win, says Lance. Come on, Dean, please, says Speedy. Here comes Every Caw Ever. Giant tattooed man, but not lacking in speed either. A technical wizard, a high flyer as well. I would not be surprised to see RKOs, pedigrees, AAs. Every move under the sun like such in this match. The man like Every Caw Ever in it. Every Caw Ever has been a man mentioned a long time. Wait, it's Monday, Being the Elite today too. Oh, I don't watch Being the Elite. I don't really get to watch Dark too much anymore either. Or playing games. But I do watch Dynamite. And occasionally I listen. Oh, never mind. That's illegal. I'm not going to talk about that. Well, it's not me doing anything illegal, but I'm no snitch chef. You nervous? I have to fight him. Even if I win, it's gonna hurt. What an entrance for this man. If you can even call him a man. Full body gloss, body oil all over the place. Tattoos, nasty generic tattoos all over his body. Every Caw Ever is a sight to behold. If you lose, then I have to fight him. Don't lose, Speedy. And here comes the DCW's World Heavyweight Champion. Not to be confused with the DCW Champion. It is Dean Stevens. Makes his descent. There ain't no one like him. The Top Shagger is here. The Top Shagger. Pinned. Johnny Gargano to earn a shot at the title. Johnny Gargano was, of course, the first ever Grand Champion. Dean Stevens was not pinned or submitted in the triple threat at Executive Order, which is why he got a bye into this one. And his opponent, ECE, needed to win that Battle Royale at the beginning of the show. The Top Shagger could become the first man ever to hold a top title in DCW and RUW, RWF at the same time. If he can retain that DCW Heavyweight Championship long enough and defeat Speedy after defeating EC3 for the Grand Championship. Keep calm and kick his ass. Happy face from Lance. Oh God, says Dean. Yeah, no need to shout, guys. DCW World Heavyweight Champion. That's what we call it here. I can't just call it the World Heavyweight Championship, you know? Because that's not very descriptive. So it's DCW's World Heavyweight Championship. But at the same time, there is a DCW champion and championship. So it does get a little confusing. With Randy Orton, of course, holding the DCW title. I've realized how big Steven's arms are. Dude, my arms have been getting big too. Not that big though. I gotta upgrade my car, bro. But yeah, no, oh my God, Dean Stevens' arms are crazy. This is a man that has been working out. This is a man that has a goal in his head to be a double world champion. A man that wants to be the RWF Grand and DCW World Heavyweight Champions at the same time. Yeah, just squeeze his neck with your bicep. Kill him, I don't care what you do. Well, if you kill him, he's not going to make it to the pay-per-view, I'll tell you that much. And here we go. In the green and red, every call ever. RKO! Diamond Cutter, excuse me, Diamond Cutter. DNF, maybe? Right off the bat at the beginning by every call ever. And the soccer kicks to the back, but Dean Stevens has had enough. Just don't lose it. Big corkscrew calf kick. Classic Dean, but it's not enough. Stunner! Stunner by every call ever. Every call ever doing exactly what you'd expect. Pulling out the big moves because it's all he can do. Gut punch by every call ever. Gut kick. What's he going for here? Butterfly hold. Rolls him over. Wait. Breaking kayfabe. Did you make them bigger or did I make them like that without noticing? You made them like that without noticing. And a butterfly DDT at the end of that suplex combination. Holy fuck, says Lance. Stevens fighting back with a big knee to the head. The top shagger. He's got to keep his cool here against every call ever. From behind, German suplex, but he's going to hold on to it. Do a dragon suplex. Move after move. The straight jacket to end it off the Kai Miraplex. It all connects. Stomp to the back. Flips him over into the Hell's Gate. The Hell's Gate from every call ever, looking for the submission here against Dean Stevens. Stevens able to fight out of the Hell's Gate. Already taken down a combination of Irish Curse backbreakers to Stevens. I should have been an office worker, says Dean. Cover here. And there's the kick out. Both these men undefeated, of course. But more impressive in Dean Stevens' case, in singles competition, undefeated at least. Dean Stevens stringed together 5 or 6 singles wins, I believe. Every call ever only with one. 619 for every call ever. Up to the top. Stevens up on his feet. Here he comes. Oh, went for the Eclipse. ECE is too big and beefy. I hate this as Speedy. Look at this. Classic Speedy. Great vertical leap on Speedy to get all the way up there and ends it with a Lance European uppercut. Let's all just quit, guys. Let's go work as police officers or something. Beautiful. Top Shagger not giving up just yet. Taking it to ECE. Cover here by the Shagger. Oh, and a kick out. Was that even a 1? So who here in the chat has played against Calls Online and ran into a few every call evers? It was a beautiful swinging neckbreaker there after the float over by Dean Stevens. Stevens looking to slow the pace, perhaps. Leg wrench. And flips him over. Every call ever taking a break. Me, says Speedy. Exactly. Look at these knees to the gut. Shagger now with a Russian leg sweep. It's every call ever. Things finally in the favor of the DCW World Heavyweight Champion. I ran into a few every call evers. Yes. Glad everyone has the same experiences I had. And a stomp to the arm, trying to neutralize him body part by body part. Another stomp to that same arm. Trying to lock into submission here. Maybe even rip off the gas mask of every call ever. But no. ECE slips out from behind. Powerful, man. I used to back in fucking SVR 2011. Yeah, right? Okay, glad you all get it. Beautiful! Look at that! What a springboard kick by Dean Stevens, but he's still feeling the pain, clutching at his own gut from behind. Every call ever already up to his feet. Hits the kill switch. The unprettier. The unprettier. That mask is loose. Pedigree after the unprettier. Cover here on Dean. And the kick out at 2 by the top shagger. I just don't play online anymore because it gets ridiculous having massive but fast guys every 2 games. Yep. I know. I don't play online either. This is just stuff I remember from when I used to. And here it is, the giant swing. No, this is an entire Cesaro swing. That's an OMG. Taking out the top shagger. Cover here after the swing. No, and Stevens kicks out of the giant swing. That's some BS, says Dean. No, Dean. Mexican takedown by Shagger. Forearm. Gut kick. Look at this. Going for the sunlight yellow overdrive. The top shagger. Now looking for that DNF. No. Every cover sees it coming and hits the sweet chin music. And he is saying it's over. Like the dead man. I want to go home, says Dean. Thank God it's a Speedy, though. I guess for the kick out earlier. Of course, every jumping over the top rope. Dean fighting back, but the stronger man pushes him down on the floor. Yes, DNF, no, says Speedy. Gut kick. Shagger now takes a big punch to the face. And another, but now a big forearm of his own on the mask. Stevens back into the ring. No countered. Huge punch from every call ever. Ducks a line. And a back suplex. Every cover transitions into the waist lock and a German suplex. Flip him over. A tripleta into the vertical suplex now. On Dean Stevens. Dean Stevens cannot be feeling good. And a second pedigree cover by every call ever. 1, 2, and the kick out by the top shagger. Gonna take more than that to put away a world heavyweight champion. And being squashed here, this scares me. Oh my lord. Look at this. Counters, whatever finishing maneuver every call ever was going for. Looking for a second sunlight yellow overdrive, but the big knee. Reversal float over DDT. That is classic every call ever. Cover here after the DDT. Oh, there's the kick out by Shagger. I don't think I'm winning. Well, not at the moment, you're not. But like you've said, it only takes one. Big knee. The Harley Race knee. I guess most people seeing it now would call it the Triple H knee. This guy shouldn't exist. Oh, you can't see him. Ball game. Going for the attitude adjustment, but Dean Stevens barely saving himself with a back elbows. Gut kick. DNF. Flips over into the DTF submission. Beautiful locking in the submission. Immediately no-sold by every call ever. And Dean Stevens has to be hoping that was a resilience pop. Yeah, but that implies I hit one. You just did. Look at this. Shoulder tackles to every claw ever. Dean Stevens valiantly fighting back against the bigger man, but every claw ever just throws him out. Oh yes, says Lance. Look at this, off the ropes. Kick to the back of Stevens' head. Stevens slowly rolls up to his feet just to eat this. And again, the rolling butterfly suplexes. And the chat is crying in to the butterfly DDT. Dropping him right on his face. Stevens fighting back up to his feet somehow, some way. Going for a scoop slam, but no. Every Carver not going to let it happen. And the Stone Cold Luthez press. Someone run interference. Cover here by every Carver. And the kick out by Stevens. Big hip toss. Shagger now looking to come back from behind. And a second DNF. Cover here. No TF this time. Right into the pin. No, and there it is. It does not only take one against a man like every Caw ever. I was just thinking that I wish I could run in little... Oh, Lance didn't come to this show. He was busy on Roar. And here it is, the comeback from Shagger. Lifts him up into the power slam. And showing off those big-ass arms. No, says Dean. Dean now. Sunlight yellow over. Driver. A second time. Trying to lift him up, but already the Mexican takedown. And he's going to flip off the crowd. Every Caw ever flipping off the chat as Dean Stevens tries to recuperate on the apron just to be knocked to the floor. Come on, Dean, one more. No. Stevens up to his feet, but on the top rope perched is every Caw ever. Misses the DDT, lands right on his ass. And this could be the break that the Shagger needed. A tremendous mistake there by ECE, but no, went for the head kick. And it got caught by every Caw ever. Pounds him into the apron. And Dean has started to bleed. We have color, ladies and gentlemen. Dean now with a big elbow to the stomach, but the more powerful man just fights him off again. I've never rooted for someone who isn't me so much. Oh my God, was that a headbutt? Look at all these strikes. And here it is, going for it a second time. The attitude. Adjustment from every Caw ever. Oh, he's going for the cover too. That could be it for the top Shagger. The ball game. No, Dean Stevens stays alive some way, somehow. Every Caw ever sends him into the corner. Ooh, big knee. Stevens fighting back. Got kicked, but no, reversed by ECE. And here it is, the Season 6 special punch to the face of Dean Stevens. Thank you, Dean, says Speedy. Dean putting his life on the line in this match. The superplex to the floor. One hell of a main event here on Flashpoint. Big punch to the mask. Dean now takes a big forearm from every Caw ever. Forearm. Oh! He's Bloody the Monster. Dean running back into the ring. Just trying to rest. Gain some momentum with the taunt. He has every Caw ever bleeding, but every Caw ever catches him off guard. If I win, I'll be injured, says Dean. Bang, says Speedy. Someone shoot me. Whoa! What was every Caw ever going for there? Goes for the DNF? No, instead of spear! The gore! The gore! What a hell of a combination. And every Caw ever hits the worm on the top Shagger. Into the armbar. Alberto Del Rio's cross armbar locked in. Top Shagger quickly able to fight out. I don't know if I've ever seen so much heart from Top Shagger. Got kick, caught, beautiful. Hip toss by Dean Stevens. The other day we were talking about Dean Stevens and his best matches and how Speedy had so many great matches. Dean Stevens trying to find his. And he might have found his. And a big win. Look at the bloody mess that is every call ever. Cover here. No, the referee's throat is stuck on the top rope after the DNF. No. What the hell? Rake in the eyes. Sweet chin music. The referee's throat caught on the top rope. And a slap to the face of Stevens. Although, look how bloodied. Ref, what are you doing? How does that happen to Speedy? Got kick, caught. He's hit 3 DNFs on this man. There it is. The final solution. The final solution. Schiller's finishing move. Dean Stevens used that to submit Soul Heel. And regain the RWF Tag Team Championships. Back in Season 5, but not enough to put away ECE. Flips him over. Emerald Flosion! Masawa would be interested to see that here from a man like ECE. Get him out, get him out. He was down for 3. Boo. What a fucking heel this Every Call ever is. Showing off his Scott Steiner guns. Big clothesline to the back of his head. Cover here. Desperation from the Top Shagger. And still he kicks out despite the 3 DNFs, the DTF, the clothesline to the back of the head, and the sunlight yellow overdrives. A big kick from Every Call Ever. Look at this. Both men so tired, bloodied and battered, and a third pedigree. And that might be the burial of Dean Stevens. No! Kick out at 2 by Dean. Is this Dean's most impressive performance? Into the corner goes Dean. Top Shagger fights back. Caught. No, arm drag. A big overhand punch from ECE. Holy guacamole, says the Bears, says Chris. Thank God. Says Speedy. He's got him perched on the top rope. Dean Stevens not in a good position. Burning hammer. Burning hammer. Cover. Burning. Oh my God, look at his face. And ECE. Every Call Ever has squashed the heart of the Irish. Just broke the man's entire spine. His neck is all gone after that burning hammer. He bounced off the mat like a foot. Dean, I love you right now. I don't care. Heart of the Irish says, Dean, dear God, is there a doctor in the crowd? Oh, hang on. Maybe he should be a priest. And Speedy is just silent. Every Call Ever has delivered Dean Stevens his first singles loss of the season and will be making his way to Japan to face Speedy one-on-one at the Rising Sun pay-per-view for the RWF Grand Championship as Lance calls for a medic. One a hell of a show, a shocking outcome here on Flashpoint. The next episode, of course, the Respect Wallman pay-per-view. The card will be in the chat. Also, well, the card will be in the Discord. Also in the Discord, I will be posting the, the thing. We talked a little about the REW retrospectives, where I would stream a bunch of old matches and old storylines in a chain. I'm going to be posting some rivalries and storylines. And you guys, I guess, can vote or tell me what you'd be interested in seeing. Like I said, I have not yet filmed or recorded Respect Wallman, or even create the arena or outfits, so it'll take a while. Maybe, I don't know. So maybe I'll do one of those retrospective story look-backs. We can look back through old stuff together. Anyway, in the Discord, I'll post the card. I'll post some stories. You guys tell me what you want to see. I love you. Thanks for coming. One hell of a show. One hell of an outcome here in our main event. I love you all. Good luck to FUS. Bye-bye.